France, the land of the Franks, a nation renowned not only for its rich history, culture, and cuisine, but also for its natural wonders. From towering cliffs and vibrant lakes to serene plateaus and majestic glaciers, the country's natural beauty is both awe-inspiring and unique. Join us for a few minutes as we explore some of these amazing natural wonders in France. French Alps. Did you know the French Alps are home to some of Europe's tallest peaks, including Mont Blanc, which towers at 4,810 meters? This iconic mountain range stretches across southeastern France and offers some of the most stunning alpine landscapes in the world. The Alps are renowned not only for their majestic beauty, but also for their biodiversity and geological significance. Millions of years ago, tectonic forces shaped these mountains, creating dramatic valleys, craggy peaks, and glaciers. The Alps also played a crucial role during the Napoleonic Wars, as passes like the Col du Mont-Cenis were strategic routes. Today, they're a year-round destination for outdoor enthusiasts, offering skiing in winter and hiking, mountain biking, and paragliding in summer. The French Alps are also home to unique flora and fauna, including the iconic alpine ibex, marmots, and vibrant wildflowers. Culturally, the region has preserved its traditional alpine architecture and cuisine, making it a must-visit. Cirque de Gavarnie. What if I told you one of France's most breathtaking natural wonders was once called the Colosseum of Nature? The Cirque de Gavarnie, nestled in the Pyrenees, is a dramatic, glacier-carved amphitheater with vertical cliffs rising over 1,500 meters high. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is not only a geological marvel but also steeped in history. It was formed during the Ice Age, and its spectacular 422-meter waterfall, one of the highest in Europe, adds to its dramatic appeal. The site has been a destination for travelers for centuries, with notable visitors such as Victor Hugo, who famously called it a divine cathedral. It also played a role in the development of mountaineering in the 19th century, as climbers sought to conquer its imposing walls. The area is rich in biodiversity, hosting rare alpine plants and animals like the Pyrenean chamois and golden eagles. Whether you're hiking to explore its scenic trails or simply gazing in awe, the Cirque de Gavarnie is a natural masterpiece that leaves a lasting impression. Parc Ornithologique du Pont de Gau. Do you know where you can see hundreds of pink flamingos up close in France? The Parc Ornithologique du Pont de Gau, located in the heart of the Camargue region, is a paradise for bird watchers and nature lovers alike. This 60-hectare park is home to a wide range of bird species, including flamingos, herons, storks, and more, many of which use the park as a migratory stopover. The park's wetlands, marshes, and lagoons provide a perfect habitat for these birds, and visitors can explore various walking trails and observation points to witness their behavior in the wild. The park plays a significant role in conservation efforts, particularly for the greater flamingo, which has become a symbol of the Camargue. Historically, the Camargue has been shaped by human activities such as rice farming and salt production. But today, it is recognized for its ecological importance. The park offers educational programs for visitors of all ages, teaching them about the rich biodiversity of the region and the importance of preserving these delicate ecosystems. Gorges du Verdon. This is the French Grand Canyon, often dubbed as Europe's most beautiful river canyon, slices through the limestone mountains of Provence, creating jaw-dropping cliffs and turquoise waters. Stretching over 25 kilometers long and reaching depths of up to 700 meters, the gorge was carved by the Verdon River millions of years ago. This natural wonder is a paradise for rock climbers, hikers, and kayakers who flock to experience its dramatic landscapes. The gorge is also home to diverse wildlife, including golden eagles, vultures, and wild boar. One of the most significant moments in its history was the creation of the St. Croix Dam in the 1970s, which formed the stunning Lac de St. Croix, providing both energy and a leisure spot for locals and tourists. For those interested in history, the area is rich with prehistoric cave dwellings and remnants of Roman influence, adding another layer of intrigue to this awe-inspiring destination. French Colorado. Have you ever imagined France having its own Colorado? The French Colorado, located near the village of Roussillon in Vaucluse, is a spectacular natural site famous for its vibrant red, orange, and yellow ochre cliffs. These colorful formations were once a major source of ochre, a pigment used in paints for centuries. The unique hues of the landscape are the result of iron oxide deposits in the soil, and walking through the former ochre quarries feels like stepping onto another planet. Historically, ochre mining began here in the late 18th century, and the industry flourished until synthetic dyes replaced natural pigments. The village of Roussillon itself is charming, with its ochre-colored buildings blending seamlessly into the landscape, and is often listed as one of the most beautiful villages in France. Today, the area is a protected site, offering visitors the opportunity to explore the Sentier de Ochres Ochre Trail, where you can learn about the geology and history of ochre extraction while being surrounded by the vibrant colors of this unique terrain. Falaise of Etretat. Did you know the dramatic cliffs of Etretat have inspired artists like Claude Monet and authors like Guy de Maupassant? Located along the Normandy coast, the Falaise of Etretat is famous for its natural limestone arches and towering cliffs that plunge into the English Channel. These white chalk formations have been shaped over millions of years by wind and sea erosion, creating unique arches such as the iconic Porte d'Aval and the Needle, a 70-meter high spire that juts out into the sea. Historically, this area was significant during World War II, as German forces built bunkers along the cliffs to defend against Allied invasions. Etretat is also rich in legends, with stories of buried treasure and smugglers using the hidden caves beneath the cliffs. The cliffs are home to a diverse array of seabirds, including gulls and fulmars, making it a favorite spot for birdwatchers. Whether you're captivated by its natural beauty, artistic legacy, or historical significance, the Falaise of Etretat is one of France's most remarkable coastal wonders. du Pilat. This is the Europe's tallest sand dune, can be found in France. The Dune du Pilat, located on the Atlantic coast near Bordeaux, is a geological wonder stretching over 500 meters wide and towering at about 110 meters above sea level. This colossal dune is constantly shifting, pushed by strong Atlantic winds, moving inland by several meters each year. The dune offers a striking contrast between the forest of Landis on one side and the vast ocean on the other. Its origins date back over 4,000 years, formed by accumulating sands from the nearby Argentière Bay. Climbing the dune is an adventure in itself, and at the top, you're rewarded with panoramic views of the Atlantic coastline, Argentière Bay, and Cap Ferret. Over the years, this natural monument has been a strategic location, especially during World War II, when bunkers were installed along the coast to defend against possible invasions. Today, Dune du Pilat is a hotspot for paragliders, nature lovers, and those fascinated by its ever-changing landscape. Calanques de Piana. Have you ever seen mountains plunge into the sea with such grandeur? The Calanques de Piana on Corsica's western coast are a mesmerizing series of steep, jagged cliffs and rock formations that rise dramatically from the Mediterranean. These calanques, or coastal inlets, are known for their striking red granite cliffs that contrast beautifully with the azure waters below, offering some of the most scenic landscapes in all of France. Formed through millennia of erosion by both wind and sea, these cliffs are home to a variety of unique plant species and rare wildlife, including peregrine falcons and the Corsican mouflon, a wild mountain sheep. The Calanques are not only a natural wonder but also steeped in local mythology. Legend has it that the formations are the result of a giant sculpting the rocks in a fit of rage. The nearby village of Piana, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, adds a cultural dimension with its ancient Genoese architecture and history. Argentière Glacier. Did you know the Argentière Glacier is one of the largest and most studied glaciers in the Mont Blanc Massif? Located near Chamonix, this glacier stretches over 9 kilometers and is a prime example of the dynamic nature of alpine glaciers. Formed thousands of years ago, the glacier is constantly shifting and retreating due to climate change, making it an important site for scientific research. The glacier sits between towering peaks, including the Aiguille d'Argentière, and is accessible by the famous Grands Montettes cable car, offering spectacular views of its crevasses and ice formations. Historically, the glacier has attracted mountaineers and adventurers since the 19th century, with climbers scaling its icy slopes to reach higher altitudes. Today, it's a popular destination for skiing, hiking, and ice climbing, as well as a focal point for discussions on the impacts of global warming on glacial retreat. The Argentière Glacier remains a powerful symbol of the fragility of our natural world and a must-visit for anyone fascinated by the forces of nature. Valensole Plateau. If you ever want to wander through the most stunning lavender fields in France bloom, the Valensole Plateau, located in Provence, is the place to go. It is famous for its breathtaking seas of purple flowers that stretch to the horizon every summer. This vast plateau is not only a visual marvel but also a haven for bees, producing some of France's finest honey and essential oils. Historically, lavender cultivation began here in the early 20th century, and today it remains an integral part of local agriculture. Aside from lavender, the plateau is dotted with almond trees, olive groves, and wild herbs, filling the air with delightful fragrances. Its fertile limestone soil makes it an agricultural gem, and every July, the Lavender Festival draws tourists and locals alike to celebrate this natural beauty. The scenic landscape also hides remnants of Roman settlements, revealing that this area was appreciated for its fertile land even in antiquity. Whether you are drawn by the fields or the ancient history, Valensole Plateau offers a sensory experience that is uniquely Provençal. So, tell us what your favorite wonder in France is? We'd love to know. Please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and continue creating more content. Thanks for watching, and see you on our next adventure. Happy travels.